In this video, I'm going to show you how you can script your short form content in a way that will attract potential clients that will want to work with you. So if this is you, pay attention. I've noticed that there really isn't a lot of content about scripting short form content. So I have taken it upon myself to teach you guys how I do it. However, before I continue, I want to be totally transparent with all of you. I'm still learning how to script short form content myself. I'm learning from good people, great people. I have 40 followers on Instagram, so if for whatever reason you don't want to listen to me because I have 40 followers on Instagram, that's fine. You can click away. However, I do want to make the promise to those of you who stay that I will make this video very, very valuable for all of you that stay. Let's continue. Certain things that you need to understand when you're scripting your short form content. First thing is that scripting short form content is all about leveraging trends. When you're scripting short form content, it is very, very important that you always leverage scripts, ideas that have already worked. Don't sit down and pull ideas out of your ass. Go on TikTok, type your niche, and then look at what is already doing well, and then copy it and do your own spin on it. That's how you script short form content. You leverage what has already worked. So do that. Okay. The next thing is that all short form content platforms are markets. Every single short form content platform, they are markets. Instagram Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, they are markets. And what do I mean by that? So instead of trading money for goods and services, like in real life, you trade value for attention. So think about it. Like every market, short form content platforms also have supply and demand. For instance, during the last few minutes to the eclipse, people who sold like those eclipse shades, I don't know what they're called, but people who sold those eclipse shades made a lot of money because there was crazy demand. Everybody wanted to see the eclipse. So people who sold those shades made a lot of money. Likewise with short form content. If there's demand for certain kind of content, people who supply that kind of content to the right audience will get a lot of attention. That's how it is with short form content as well. For instance, there's always demand for half naked women twerking. There's always demand for Sigma content, Sigma male content. There's always demand for a lot of different things. However, if you want to win this short form content game, you have to understand that short form content platforms are markets, and you have to supply for whatever is in demand in your niche. And a good way to know what is in demand in your niche is what is currently going viral in your niche. Okay, so if you understand that, I think you'll be good. So next thing is you need a lead magnet. If you're trying to attract potential clients, you definitely need a lead magnet that is only useful to your ideal clients. If you're making short form content to attract clients, you always have to have like a call to action to your lead magnet, to your free lead magnet, right? This could be an ebook, this could be a free training, this could be a book, whatever. You always need a call to action so you can attract the kind of people you can attract the kind of people that you want to work with, and you can give them value. And when you give them enough value, eventually they will want to work with you. The next thing that is also very, very important, if not somehow the most important thing on this list. The point of content is to build trust. That's the point. Point blank. Nothing more, nothing less. It is to build trust, generate attention and build trust. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. The only way to build trust through content is by providing value. Most people fumble with this. They tend to treat their content like direct response ads, but the point of making content is to build trust with the market you want to serve. That's the point. It's to generate attention and build trust. Your content aren't ads. They aren't advertisement. They are to build trust and attention. And brother or sister, if you have trust and you have attention, bro, you never need to make an outreach in your life ever again. Trust me. That is the point of content. So think about it like this: when you make content, you need to build trust, you need to build attention. And the only way you can do that is by giving out value. And some of you will be like, oh, I don't really know what value is. Okay, let me tell you what value is. Value is very, very simple. I learned this from Charlie Morgan. So, giving all the credit to Charlie Morgan, I learned that from him. He said value is basically created when you alleviate pain. That's what value is. So, if you make content that like helps solve a specific problem that like your ideal market, your ideal client is facing, then you have provided value. That's it. That's all what value is. Okay, so let's break down. If you understand all of this, I think that you'll be good. So okay then, let's break down the various parts of a good short form content script. So, first part is the hook. And I know most of you have probably heard this, most of you probably know this, but let me shed some light on this as well. The hook. The hook is really the most important part of a video. From the videos that I have studied, the best hook inspires an emotional reaction. The viewer may get angry because they feel insulted, or get sad because your hook pressed on their pain point. So basically what I mean here is that when you're writing a hook, your hook shouldn't be basic hooks like, oh, 3 ways to blah blah blah, oh, 3 ways to do this, or these are things I wish I knew, blah blah blah. You shouldn't think like that when you're creating a hook. You should think like this. Your hook should always be like, it should make your ideal viewer feel like an emotional reaction. If you understand what I mean. They should get sad, they should get happy, they should feel angry, like feel something, you know? That's what your hook should do. That's what a good hook does. Inspire an emotional reaction. So, for instance, oh, you think you know better than, like, imagine your hook is something like, this is why you are a dumb business owner. Oh, you think you know better than, the viewer will be like, oh, you think you know better than me? Or something like that. Like, it doesn't need to be like insulting, but it needs to inspire like an emotional reaction. The way you can inspire emotional reactions through your hooks are basically you press on their pain points, their problems, and the hook that may cause them to feel sad. You praise them somehow through your hook that will cause them to feel happy. Something that inspires emotion. You need to nail that in the hook because it's the most important part. The hook determines if your video is going to be watched or not. If your video is going to tank or rise, the hook determines that. Nothing more is much more important than the hook. Okay, the next part is the value. The value is really the reason why the viewer decides to stay. Nothing much really. If you say something in the hook, then you need to certify it here. That's really what value is. So, then, the call to action. If you're trying to get clients with your content, your call to action should most of the time be comment the word blah 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 to receive something that will give more value. You understand what I mean? That should be your call to action. You can use ManyChat for that. So yeah, that should always be your call to action. Not always, but most of the time. You can also depending on what your goal is. If you want more followers of your ideal client, you can tell them to follow you and go through your past content. If you want to like get more leads, you give out something that's only useful to your ideal clients, and you ask them to comment to receive it, right? So something like that. That should be a call to action. So yeah. So now that we are done with this, let's break down a script for my next video. So let's look at this first.
No one cares about your LinkedIn bio anymore. This one simple change helped 3x the number of leads I got. You know when people say,
comment the word grow.
Comment rich down below, comment the word viral. Here's how to do the same thing. And when you comment that word, in seconds they'll automatically send you a DM with a link. Here's how to do this for your business. First, go to the site manychat.com, click automation, and select new flow. Click the start flow from scratch button, then select this option here, and for the free option, you can select a specific post. Click the keyword button and add the keyword you want people to comment. You can also add multiple versions of this. And you can also add public response by clicking this button right here. Then select the send message box and type in the message you want them to receive if they comment the word. This is where you would add your link. Click set live and you're good to go. If you're a business owner, this is how you turn your social media into a cash machine. Are you a business owner looking to grow and sell on social media and want results like my clients? Comment the word SMM for more information. No one cares about.
Okay. So, the reason why I picked this video is because first, it helps my ideal clients, which are online service providers that want to stop doing cold outreach and have inbound leads. That's what I basically do. So this information would help my ideal clients a lot. And second reason is that, look, this video had 744,000 views. It basically went viral. The information is in demand. So if it went viral once, it will go viral again. I went ahead and copied her script, right? Word for word. This is the original version here. Then, based on her script, I write my own script with my own twist. For instance, her hook is no one cares about your link in bio anymore. And my script is, my hook is, that link in your bio is ruining your reach. It's unlike hers. And some of you may ask, oh, what is this down here? It's something you call interest peaking. Basically, it makes your viewers excited to receive the information. Like, so for instance, she wrote, her interest peaking is, this one simple change helped me 3x the number of leads I got. This one simple change helped me 3x the number of leads I got. You know when people say, comment the word blah blah blah, and you receive a DM in seconds, here's how to do the same thing. People who are curious about this will stay and watch because of this. This is my interest peaking. This one simple hack helped me 3x the number of leads I got and boosted my engagement. You know when people say comment the word blah 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 and you receive a DM in seconds, here's how to do the same thing. So she proceeds to outline the steps, I proceed to outline the steps as well. Her steps are a little bit longer, mine are a little shorter. Her call to action is this. Are you a business owner looking to grow and sell on social media and want results like my clients? Comment the word SMM for information. And my call to action is comment leads to receive a mini course on how to generate leads with short form content the right way. That is basically it. That's what you need to do when you're scripting your short form content. Everyone does this. Even Devin Jatto does it. Devin Jatto is the one who made me aware of this tactic. You go on a platform that already does well. Like you go on a platform, you look up your niche, you see a video that's already done very, very well. If it's useful for your ideal clients, you copy the script, you make it your own. So you make the script your own and you make a video out of it. That's basically how you script content. That's it. So yeah, that's basically it. That's how you script content. So I have a free private WhatsApp community down below if you want to be in a group with me and other like-minded people. You can tap the link down below and join, or if you want my help one-on-one, if you want to stop doing cold outreach and want to build your personal brand in a way that will attract clients that will want to work with you, you can also book a free call down below. Okay then, bye bye.